In this video, I'm going to show you one crazy hack you can use to get an insane amount of targeted traffic from Reddit. All right, guys. So this video I'm really excited for. It's not something I've ever shared with anyone. This was shown to me by a friend of mine who was killing it on Reddit with affiliate marketing. I'll leave it at that. But I've been using this trick now for about 5 years and it is absolutely amazing. So before we jump right into it, quick recap or explainer for someone if you're not familiar with Reddit. So Reddit is, they call it the front page of the internet. And it's like an enormous forum in a way. And basically it's every topic imaginable. So on literally anything you can think of, like a sub community. There's a sub community for anything, right? Like if you go to r/gaming, 26 million members on here. This is like, imagine this is a forum, basically 26 million, 40,000 online right now. The engagement level on Reddit is insane, super target. So every topic imaginable has one of these subreddits. So whatever you're working on, whatever your business is, whatever you're trying to promote, I can promise you there is a subreddit for it. The trick I'm going to show you is how do you get your posts onto this. Let's just say you're selling something around gaming. Imagine being able to get your post here on one of the top things without paying for an advertisement like these guys have, right? And the advertisements don't do that well. And the reason for that is, so another interesting thing about Reddit, the way it works is it's a pure democracy. It's almost a meritocracy. Like basically when someone submits a post, the community upvotes it and downvotes it. It's just one upvote, one downvote. Everyone gets one. So this post made it here by getting 23,000 posts, 23,000 upvotes. Now, what people think, and this is where now we're going to get into the trick a little bit. People think that all of the upvotes and all of the downvotes are worth the same. And that's actually not the case. The way the Reddit, I've been studying this for a while, the way the Reddit algorithm works is that the first 10 votes are worth more from a percentage perspective than a lot of the other votes. So you could almost look at it like 80-20. No one knows the exact number, but it's a significant change, because the reason for that is then when that happens, you start ranking in the new and the top, and there's rising. You see these subcategories. That's how it gets featured to get to the hot page right here. So the algorithm knows that, right? So like, how does something move to the top? And then the other aspect is age. So over time, this will start to drop because it'll never, just because that's 24,000, it says 5 hours ago. Think about that. 4,000 people upvoted this, and this was only 5 hours ago. That's insane, whatever the hell this is. But, you know, like I said, right? Like there are so many things. Or like, let's say we went to startups, right? Like, let's say you were selling something to startups, startup businesses. Like, look at that, 428,000 people. So, okay, so basically the hack I'm going to show you is how you can get your posts on here using that algorithm I told you. Now, I just want to preface this by saying that this is a bit of a gray hat technique. So if you're not familiar with it, there's gray hat, black hat, and white hat in digital marketing. Black hat is like super illegal stuff. You've seen this before: pop-up, spyware, trying to hide text, invisible text, all kinds of just shady stuff. White hat is completely above board and, following all the rules. And gray hat's kind of like bending the rules a bit. Does come with a little bit of risk, but not as much risk as black hat. And it's not as dishonest. You're not hurting anybody with gray hat stuff. It's just a little bit more kind of playing, bending the rules a little bit. So that's a bit of a heads up for you guys. If you're uncomfortable with something like that, once you see it, I recommend you don't do it. But the rewards are amazing. Using this strategy, I've been able to get to the front page of Reddit on multiple subreddits and just get thousands of views in like an hour, right? So it only lasts for about a few hours because the Reddit moves so quickly, but in that 1 or 2 hours, you would be able to get an insane amount of traffic. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, and I'll just say one last thing, guys. this does require a little bit of patience because you do need to earn your stripes a little bit with Reddit. Reddit is a very special community, so you can't just day one show up here and start spamming links. It will not work. So I'm going to show you everything on how to get set up. In total, this is going to take about 2 months. Now, this isn't going to take 2 months as in daily work for 2 months. No, I mean, this is going to, in total, this might take like 3-4 hours in total. But that 3-4 hours is probably over 2 months because we have to age our accounts. So I'll get to all of that. Just a little bit of preface. This isn't for someone who's like, hey, I just want to spam links in one place and this is going to work overnight. No, it's not like that. You have to have a little bit of patience. Just like anything in online businesses, there are no get rich quick schemes, but this is one of the most amazing things you could do, and the results you can get from this. You can't get results like this without paying from anywhere else. And once you have these accounts set up, you can use this tactic over and over and over and over. So that 2-month investment of time, 4 hours over 2 months? If that, it's nothing. So guys, I'm going to show this to you, and let's jump right into it. Okay. All right, guys. So the first step is to get purevpn. I've been using purevpn with Reddit for about 5 years now, and I've never had a problem. This is about as close to a guarantee as I can give you regarding the safety of it. There are a lot of other crappy VPN providers out there. Their masking isn't as good. Their security isn't good. You're not as anonymous. So purevpn, amazing tool. I've been using it for 5 years. Guys, they're always running sales, so you can just click the link in the description and try it out. Like right now, 7 days free trial. So boom, just grab it. 6 months. If you're going to be doing this for a while, you can save a lot by getting the a monthly plan. So either your credit card or your PayPal, and you're off to the races. So once you get purevpn, it's for both Windows, Mac, and iOS, Android. You can run it even on your phone. So then once you've installed it, it's going to look like this, guys. And so this is why we need purevpn. So like I mentioned, we need to create various accounts from different countries in order to upvote our own stuff. So as you can see here, guys, super simple. We can just pick different countries. All right, guys, so the next step is we need to age about 10 accounts from 10 different countries. Okay, so one of the 11 with your home country. So you'll want to make yourself, if you don't have one already, a Reddit account with your natural IP in your natural country. So you would go over to Reddit, don't use purevpn yet, and sign up. Use your real Gmail or Hotmail or your business email and create an account. It takes a few seconds. Then what we want to do is you want to go now close Chrome completely. Okay, guys? So close out of Chrome completely. Okay? And then what you want to do is restart Chrome. And it's time to start creating our accounts. So what we want to aim for is about 10 accounts from 10 different countries, excluding the one from our natural IP, so 11 in total. So we've now just made one from our natural IP, so now we're going to start creating these aged accounts. So let's just start picking countries here. So okay, Australia. So we're going to go, you saw how easy it is, just click on the country from within purevpn. It's going to take a few seconds. As you can see here, boom, we're now in Melbourne, Australia. Cool. Then you want to go to Chrome. So File, New Incognito window. You don't want any cache, right? So Reddit may be able to detect that, so we don't want that. So reddit.com. And then we are going to sign up for an account, right? So use another email, right, guys? You can get a free Yahoo address, a free Gmail address. Just make a bunch of emails for this. So what you're going to do then is you're going to close the window and rinse and repeat. So you're going to create about 10, pick these countries, and then what you want to do is you want to start writing it down, right? So you want to say whatever, name, your email address, and then password, and then the country. Right? So this is your Reddit names. And so you're going to get down to 10 of them, plus your natural one, right? So I'm using Evernote here, by the way, guys. I love Evernote. It syncs on all your devices. You can take all your notes. It's not Mac dependent, Windows dependent, iOS or Android. So it's awesome. It's across all your devices. It's a free tool. You can upgrade to a paid plan later, but it's completely free to use for up to 2 devices. So I would recommend it for storing this stuff. That's where I keep a lot of my business stuff. But anyhow, so you're going to get to the point where you have 10 of these accounts. Okay, guys? So just rinse and repeat, like I said, right? And make 10 Reddit accounts. Now, once you have 10 Reddit accounts, that's where the magic starts. So let's now log into one of them. So I've already obviously made these accounts for a while. But so Mexico City, I have a number of accounts. My Reddit, all my info is on my other screen. Obviously, I'm not putting it up on the screen. My username, my password, all of that. So I'm just, bear with me here. I'm just going to grab it and log in to Reddit. So we're going to go to incognito, reddit.com. Bam. Bam. So this is in Mexico. This is my account. And then what you want to start doing is you want to start participating, right? So like, I don't know what your niche is, right? Let's say you're doing like a cooking channel, right? Then what you want to start doing is you want to start participating, right? You want to get, you can see our karma. We have 1 karma. So I haven't aged this account too much. I just created it. But as you can see, like just go in here, guys, and start commenting, start contributing, right? Like I'm trying to cut back on sugar. Do you think I could use stevia instead? Like, just say something. People love this kind of stuff. People love giving advice, okay? So they're just going to reply, and hopefully you'll get some upvotes, right? So to start, do not try making your own thread. That's not going to work for now. You just want to start getting upvotes, okay? So if the reason we're engaging in this channel is because maybe in the future we want to start posting and getting these people's attention if whatever we're doing is a cooking thing. So likewise, whatever your niche is for each of these accounts, start engaging in a number of relevant subreddits, right? Also, if you want to find subreddits, just go in here and just start typing, right? So let's say your topic is design. I don't know, say you're teaching people. So r/design, right? So like go in here then and start posting, like replying to people's comments and stuff, right? So you're trying to get your karma up. So, okay, so do that. We're still logged into Mexico. So do that for your 10 accounts, right? So that's going to take a little while. And we want to get these accounts at least 2 months old and at least like 20, 30, 40, whatever karma. You don't want to be 0 or 1 karma, okay? So age as many of these accounts as you can for the next 2 to 3 months. And then get your karma up. Of course, your real account, make sure you age that as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the final step. So once we've done that, once you've done all that, then you're going to have 10 accounts with like a ton of karma. And then what you want to do is you want to go into whatever you're doing. You need to be very careful to read these rules, okay, guys? Like read these rules because you don't want it to be deleted, right? No advertising, no this, no that. So you don't want to drop like download my app here, right? You might want to drop an informational resource that'll then lead someone to it, right? So you want to share content. This is like standard marketing 101, right? Don't go in here and be like, buy my shit, right? So you can then finally, once you have enough karma, and it's also important to get karma because sometimes you can't post if you have less than 10 karma. So you can check your karma here. But so you have to get some. So then with your natural account, your actual account, I'm still logged into the Mexico for illustration purposes, then you go off and you make your post, right, guys? Over the 2 months, you're going to be learning how Redditors think and what they want. It's a different kind of community, right? Like, let's say we look at this logos thread, right? People, you notice not a lot of people are spamming links in here. You have to understand the community. So look, reminds me of that art game style on this card game I have. Now, what if you were the seller of this card game, right? Think about that. You just included your link in a very natural way. So the 2 months is not just to age the accounts, so you can respect the community and know how to succeed. Right, guys, so you're going to go in there, backing it up now. I went on a bit of a tangent there. You're going to create your post. You're going to have the title. You know how they think, you know, kind of what's applicable for this community because you've been participating in this community for 2 months now without promoting yourself. And then you're going to drop your link in here or your content, whatever it is. And then the most important thing, let's say this was our post. Super important. This is where the magic happens. So then what you want to do is, let's say this was your post, copy this post right here, paste it in your Evernote, right? So paste that link into your Evernote, and then now close the browser completely. Now what you want to do is you have your entire list of names and VPNs. Now within the next 5-10 minutes, like mad dash, you want to incognito, paste this link in here, log in with each of your accounts. So Mexico, type in your username, your password, go in here, upvote your own vote. Then do that a few times. Now, very important, on your own post, you want to get a discussion going. You want to get engagement. That's what blows it up, right? Ask something controversial a bit. Like, for example, let's say you're giving people tips on how to purchase a new vehicle, right? How do you purchase a new vehicle? Then maybe one of your plant accounts goes, guys, do you think I should buy a new vehicle or do you think I should buy resale? Like, everyone and their uncle has really passionate opinions on this subject. I can promise you it's just going to blow up the comments. And then because the comments are blowing up, Reddit also ranks you higher and you get way more engagement. You stay at the top longer. Guys, I wish I could show you one I've done, but for obvious reasons, I can't do that because if someone sees which accounts I use, you know, someone might, Reddit might ban my accounts that I've spent years. I have some accounts with over 10,000 karma. So, you know, unfortunately, I can't show you specific examples, but trust me, guys, I've done this so many times that it is crazy. So you might get on a huge community, you might get 10,000, you know, upvotes on your post if it's actually good quality. And that's the final thing I'll say, guys. Use this sporadically, you know, like use it very sparingly rather, and use it only for your top content. So wherever you're posting normally, okay, look at this like gasoline to a fire. Don't post all your garbage content on Reddit like this, okay? Like, let's say you have one piece that you've now seen it's killing it. Reddit can amplify great pieces of content. So use this sparingly for your best content, because if it was already good naturally, then you doing this little trick of upvoting it will get it way further, right? Like, it'll blow up. So guys, use it sparingly because people will catch on too, right? So, and don't use it in the same communities, right? Like if you did it in this community, don't do this trick again for months in this community, right? Use another community that there's so many design communities as an example. So don't get too predictable, right? And use a different, because you have 10 accounts, use a different person to do the posting and the planting and the commenting, right? So that way no one can catch on. You're not using the same 2-3 accounts. And remember, like I said, guys, the first 10 upvotes are the most important. So that's why it's super important that you do those, you be the one with those 10 upvotes, right? Like, you don't want to be lackadaisical with this and like do 2 and then come back in an hour and do 2 more. No, you need to be those first 10, and your 10 accounts, you're going to get 10. It's going to be 10 out of, it's just going to be up 10, and then you're going to be flying. But now, guys, I'll just said 10, but also respect the community. Like, look at it, right? If you notice like the highest upvotes, depending on the size of your community, it's like a 20,000 community, which is still big. But if you notice like the top post has like 6 upvotes or 4 or 5, don't give yourself 10. Redditors are very smart. They'll know you just proxy upvoted. So that's it, guys. A bit of a long tutorial, a bit of a ramble. Really different type of strategy. I'd love to hear in the comments if anyone wants to go through with this and try it out. I can promise you your results are going to be insane. Again, purevpn is the one I would use. I've seen other ones. I've seen low quality crap proxies. Wouldn't use those. The last thing you want to do is spend all this time and then get these Reddit accounts that you spend so long aging banned. You know, so don't want to do that. That's it, guys. So hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like and a comment. Share with friends if you know anyone else who could use this trick. And share the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.